Juicy Kutoure!
Hi guys!
Hi!
I studied marketing and media design.
Okay.
I can sell it until I was there. Miss Cartier and Stevie Stunner.
First of all, I would like to say Happy New Year to you.
Hello, boys, girls, and everyone in between. Welcome back to another episode of the Manic Monday podcast. This is already episode 5.
Yes, baby, episode 5.
Oh my God, 5 already. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mandy McCandy, and next to me is your favorite co-host, Miss
Tootsi. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Hi, Mandy. How have you been, baby?
I've been good. A little bit tired from Christmas. It's been a marathon.
Yeah, baby. Christmas, the holidays is a lot.
Yeah, we had a lot of shows, so...
we sure did. And if you know, speaking of Christmas shows, we had a lovely Christmas show here
Oh,
last
yeah, we
Monday.
did.
It was so
We
fun
did.
to be back again.
Oh my
It
God.
was
We
so
had a
fun to
little
be back
break
again.
of Manic Monday, but it felt good to be back.
It really did.
Yeah.
And the audience, you know, they were there. It was so full. It was so crowded.
They were there.
So, you know, who knows? We might be coming back sooner than you think.
Yeah.
But
Let's keep you posted, ladies and gentlemen.
we're not here alone, obviously. We have a lovely guest. And tonight, it's no one other dan... Nou, nu ga ik even in het Nederlands doen, hoor. Jullie favoriete kutvoer. Het is Juicy Kutoure.
Hi guys!
So Juicy, how are you?
I'm good, honestly. Yeah, I feel like well rested after like Christmas and everything. I really thought that it would stress me out, but I really took some time off and I feel so much more refreshed than I thought I would. So that's quite surprising.
You look refreshed.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah, maybe it's the concealer. Maybe I'm really refreshed. God knows.
Or maybe it's the lovely lights you brought.
Maybe it's, oh my God. Every episode before this, like, I love the podcast. That's why I wanted to be here, obviously. But I was like, those lights, honey, no. So if you're wondering, why does everyone look so good? Well, it's a podcast.
It's because of Juicy's,
it's because I brought my lights.
Juicy's lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a different
Yes,
setup today.
I was about to say, we have
Yeah.
a little obvious different setup. We're in the basement of Ferry today. And,
So let's get kinky, ladies
I was
and
about to
gentlemen.
say, honey, we're here with Juicy Couture, so it's going to be... I can't wait for this episode, girl.
Well, me neither. Can't wait to be canceled again. No.
Oh, again.
Oh, no.
Again.
So Juicy, what did you do during Christmas?
I did nothing, actually. I just went to my mom's place with my boyfriend. We really just didn't do anything. We just laid in bed, had some food. And I did take like a Christmas booking after Christmas, but it was still like Christmas themed. But I didn't give like one shit about that. I just did my regular songs. It was like, no, Christmas is over.
I cannot even judge because I love the holidays. I love Christmas, but performing during the holidays, especially during Christmas, every other song has already been chosen. Like Mariah Carey, we've heard it all. Everybody does it. So I was like,
But it's still fun.
yeah, it's fun, but
I love Christmas.
I love Christmas.
And even though everybody already sang those songs, I don't know, I'm just gonna sing them.
yeah, but you're a live singer. That's different.
Yeah,
I lip sync. It feels silly to be the third person to lip sync to Mariah Carey on the same night. Okay.
I get that.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I do have this really nice remix. Like it starts with Mariah Carey, and then it like smooshes into "I Will Always Love You" by Whitney Houston.
Oh.
Yeah, it was on TikTok once, and I just like kind of edited it myself, and it's nice. But I didn't do it this year. I did it last year though.
It was
and-
so
and-
nice.
yeah,
so nice that you didn't do it.
So nice I didn't do it this year. Yeah.
She's a fuck Christmas and fuck you
fuck
too.
you too. Christmas is over. Okay, thank you.
So after Christmas comes another holiday. It's just a one-day holiday, and it's New Year's Eve. Oh. So got any plans for that?
Yeah, it's also gonna be a boring one. Normally I always did like bookings, but this is the first time ever that I'm having a relationship. So it's like, oh, I don't want to like take a drag booking this year. I just want to be with my friends and my family. So that's what I'm doing this year.
Yeah, and your boyfriend, of course.
And my boyfriend, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. No, honestly, if you're not doing anything at home during the holidays, you should listen to our lovely podcast. You should actually subscribe to it, follow it, share it, like it. Bitch, we're putting so much
listen
much
to
work
the rest of the episodes.
and listen
if
to the
you
rest
haven't
of the episodes.
done so
yes.
already.
That's what I did.
We're putting so much work into it, and even the people behind the cameras, there are so many. And this is not just a little podcast, so this might help you through the winter time.
So let's get into Drag Race a little bit.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, the podcast is about Drag Race after all. So, no, you did Drag Race, and it was.
Or did Drag Race to me?
No, but okay. So, to me, well, this was wild, but
Yeah.
this was Drag Race was your first. Well, it was said jokingly, but your first booking, right?
Yeah,
That
kind
is
of.
insane.
I know.
That is insane
I
to
know.
me.
Girl, like,
You.
I knew you didn't do drag for that long before you
Yeah.
went on Drag Race, but it was your first thing ever.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
How the fuck did you do that? Like, how did you go from? Because you did drag online, right?
Okay, so listen. I was like, okay. I studied marketing and media design. So I knew from like a marketing perspective, I was like, okay, so if Drag Race is my client, what would they want to see from someone? I was like, how can I convince them to let me be like, to be on that show, you know? So I was like, okay, what would they be looking for? Or what can I do to showcase myself? Because like everything was closed. It was during Corona times and everything. So I was like, okay, what can I do to showcase myself? I was like, the only thing I can do really is being online. And I didn't think that highly of myself before. I was like, okay, no, I like doing drag. I like doing the makeup of drag, and I just want to get to know people. So I made the like a Dutch Tudor boot version, and I did that with all different drag queens. And I didn't really knew like anyone personally, so I just made a new video with everyone every other week, and I just got to know people from the drag scene, and I would get like followers from that and engagement, and it kind of started off as like, oh, who is this queen that we see everywhere, but we have not seen her in person, blah, blah, blah. And honestly, like I don't even know if that's like a fucking saying in English, but like I can sell water to a fisherman, you know, like
period.
I can sell it until I was there. But like, until I was there. But so far, like even like every audition and everything went so well. I really went out that audition and I was like, oh, I think I fucking did that. Honestly, I was like, oh,
Period.
yeah. I was like, I think the power that I have in convincing people can be very convincing. Yeah,
You sold yourself.
But
to-
after-
yeah, I gaslighted them.
But after
into-
leaving that first episode, you didn't proceed in marketing anymore?
no,
You were like,
no,
"Man,
marketing
no."
always continues.
This marketing job
always
was-
continues.
Oh my god.
No, after I studied that, I never did anything with marketing before. But it does come in handy when, you know, creating your drag brand, for example. Like, there are so many queens out there that I feel like are good at something or can do something really well, but they don't have like a certain style, or to me, at least, it doesn't really translate. So they kind of like blur in with everyone. They don't stand out. Like, you need like your own
stamp.
your own stamp, your own thing. You need to be known like for something, or you're just. And even if you don't have that, at least like have a spark or have something memorable, you know?
Okay.
Yeah.
But with you, that changed, like, particularly after Drag Race, right?
What do you mean?
Like, you have to have your own style, you said.
Yeah.
But, like, for you, the years after Drag Race, I've seen you evolve into the juicy couture that you are right now.
Yes. Obviously, when you first start out, you have kind of this idea of what it has to be, and you think you're doing that. But as you get older and your drag gets older and you evolve more, you look back at things and like, no, that's not, you know, what the brand should be giving. Let's do it again. And then you kind of like shape shift from there, and just every time it's like being a snake, you know, like you're
Shedding your skin.
Yeah,
shredding
you're
your
shedding.
skin. A better version comes. You ditch certain things and new things come into place, and every other time something that you have already done might even become better. And yeah.
Cute. So
And how did you... Oh, sorry,
No,
Tootsi.
continue,
No,
please ask,
I just wanted to ask, how did you prepare? Because, like,
I want
if
to
you're
ask
an
the same
established drag queen, you have those relationships with people, with designers, with contacts. You starting off, like, blank. Like, how did that go?
Listen, I didn't know anyone in the what?
Continue.
I didn't know anyone in the like. I don't want to say I didn't know any drag queens. Obviously, I did know drag queens like making that Instagram
account
show, whatever. But I didn't know where they got their outfits from or how to style a wig, or I didn't really knew like any of those things. So I just went to the people that I knew because I lived 1,000 lives. I worked at a Dutch fashion brand for a very long time. And one of the designers, I was his intern. And I just reached out to him because I knew that he designs for like celebrities, and he also designs for Beyonce, actually.
Oh,
yes.
period.
Who is it?
Jonathan Christopher.
No, we're gonna bleep that. We're gonna gatekeep this designer.
Yeah, no,
He
bleep.
doesn't want to design for any drag queens, but
I'm not just any drag queen, baby.
That's
Come on
true.
now.
That's true. But he's very lovely, and he made most of my outfits, and I only paid for like the fabrics, so that was really nice.
Actually, I got to know Juicy during her getting ready for Drag Race, because back then I was an intern at a fashion designer that went by Tootsi back then.
Oh my God!
Yes.
Oh my
You
God!
worked
I
at
forgot
Tootsi?
about that.
I have worked for Tootsi.
But you also worked for the other fashion designer from Rotterdam, right?
from Isabel Schulz,
Yeah.
but that was the year after that. So I worked for both, like two of the biggest drag designers. I actually.
So you made my promo outfit.
I made your promo
Yeah.
outfit, yes. Well, help making your promo
make
outfit.
it, yeah.
But it was so much fun, and it was to me because I wasn't. I still didn't live in Amsterdam. Well, I lived in Amsterdam for my studies, but I was not in a drag scene like that.
No.
I know I didn't really know drag queens or drag artists. So when I first met Juicy, I was like kind of starstruck. I was like,
Oh, really?
oh my, because I did
that's
see
so
you from
cute.
I did see you from online. I
Yeah.
mean, you did pop up all of a sudden, but you were there, and then finding out that you were gonna do Drag Race, and I was able to make your outfits or the outfits for Drag Race season 2. I was so struck. I was like, oh my God, this is fierce.
It's gonna be on TV. It's gonna be on the side of the trend. It's gonna be on the
Exactly.
posters.
You were like,
yeah.
oh, Juicy, oh my God, I'm so sorry for the horrible stitching inside.
That outfit was good, girl. That outfit
good.
was good.
I did give it away eventually. Though.
You gave it away?
Zeg dat? Ik leende dit uit in het Engels.
You borrow it?
I let someone else borrow it, but that person still has it.
Oh, is that so?
Oh.
Yeah.
I kept with
Who is
you.
it?
It's Madam Madness. Yes.
She still has your outfit?
She still has it.
You want to
Madam, somebody wants their outfit back.
I don't know. I'm too skinny for it now. She can have it.
Period.
Yeah.
Period. She's still.
Oh, and madam, if you're listening, I still have your red thong.
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
We have a lot of shit from that.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because you gave me a lot of stuff too. Actually, I have like.
Oh, I did, yeah.
I have like a snake thingy from you.
Ah, yes, yes.
And like a red dress that was for Drag Race actually.
Oh,
I have
that
your
one.
Monster Ball.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I gave away a lot of things. I also sold some things, but at the same time, like knowing that low-key kind of feel like a spokesperson for like beginning drag queens for some reason. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to sell my outfits that even cost me that much myself, so I might as well just give it away to some starting queens that I think are really fierce. Yeah.
You just want to get rid of it quickly. Right?
Yeah, and talking about quickly.
Oh,
Yeah,
should we get
Juicy,
into
we got something every episode, and it's called
Okay.
a quickie.
Okay.
And we ask the
question,
contestants
yes.
or participants if they're into quickies. So, Juicy, are you into quickies?
Yes, I am.
Of course she is.
I am.
Let's get into it.
Hi, this is Faye Ferry reporting from Ferry Rotterdam. First of all, I would like to say Happy New Year to you. But tonight, the quickie of the week is, we would like to know, which drag queen are you excited to see in 2025? Let's go!
Oh, Tootsi, 100%. Easy question.
And why is it Tootsi?
I love her. Her energy is unmatched.
Acceptance! Acceptance!
Yes.
I love acceptance! Guys, I love her.
Yes.
Accepted.
Oh, I love her.
Yes, I love her too. She's a queen as fuck. I need her.
Vanity Vickers.
Vanity
And the Maybelline, and the Maybelline of her. And Maybelline! And why? And why? just because they're amazing. That's why. Period. Period.
Mandy McCandy always, every
Oh, Mandy McCandy. Oh. Which drag queen would you like to see next year?
You, of course!
Oh, me. Oh, wow.
You!
Oh, me again. It's all about me. Yeah. This was Faye Ferry reporting live from Ferry Rotterdam with the Quickie of the Week. And now it's back to Mandy McCandy and Tootsi.
So that was the Quickie of the Week.
It was such a cute quickie.
I
my
mean,
God.
Rotterdam well presented.
As they should be. As they should
Yeah.
be. And I got mentioned.
And we
too.
love acceptance as well. We don't know who she is. I think
Feel
she meant
certain.
extra accepted, though.
I think
but
they
yeah.
do mean extra accepted. Yes, as they should. As they should.
Yeah, she's lovely. So, our question to Juicy. Who would you like to see in 2025? Just in general. Let's not get into Drag Race Season 3 yet. That will be the question after this one. But who would you like to see?
Yeah. Like anyone.
I have not met her in person, but from the Dutch Queens, I think Mary Jane Holland. I have not met her yet, but I get a really nice vibe. And even though, like, her Gaga brand should not be her only brand, you know, she should expand and, you know, dig into it. I do feel like she has that. She has that, you know? She's a young starting queen, but I am interested to see how she's going to develop. Yeah.
Yeah. I personally worked a few times with her already, and of course she has like the Gaga brand right now. But that's, you know, as we said, as a starting queen, you have your thing, and then you know, when you grow into it. But I am so proud of this person because I have met them, and when I met them the first time, they were actually at my show, and she hated me because I was apparently I was like ooh and eyeing her boyfriend during my performance.
Oh
my God.
Yeah, as I usually do. No, but she started drag right after that, and she is such a good performer, and she organizes her own shows.
Yeah,
and,
she did a whole show for her family, right?
that as well. But she even had
The Taylor Swift.
she had a whole
tribute.
Taylor Swift thing. So like to me, as a starting drag queen, those are big steps.
Yeah, she's on it.
She is on
She's
it.
on
And
it.
I love that she is so motivated, and I love that she actually wants to do it. Because you know, you don't have to be perfect right away, but as long as you want it, as long as there's like the drive to do it, that's enough to start.
True.
That really is enough to start.
True.
You get better on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I
she's
mean,
good.
I mean, look at me.
exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, you're the best. You really are. Yeah.
Oké, zo-
Pluim in je reet. Ja.
Een veer in je reet, zodat de competitie je niet vergeet. Badge. That's a Drag Race Holland reference. Y'all should know this.
Oh, I don't know. I forgot about that. I didn't even hear that sentence once.
So, talking about Drag Race Holland,
Yeah.
we already asked you who you want to see in 2025, but who would you like to see in Drag Race Season 3? Got any names?
No one.
That's taking too
No,
long.
no. I do. I like recently met up with Miss Cartier and Stevie Stunner, and I think that they are both, you know, could be very fierce contestants on that show, and also because they have a good friendship, that could be like a good storyline for them. I think they both are
messy.
that's
two are
messy,
messy
but
as hell. I love
also
it.
like
But
Drag
they're-
Race worthy.
They're messy together.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah,
mean. They're those two together in a room. Those are two peas in a pot. You know,
Yeah.
call it like that. I don't know what you call it, but they're crazy, girl.
Yeah.
I have seen these girls go out after their bookings. I have seen these girls do it. I cannot be saying all this
They've
shit.
done it all.
They've
done it all.
They're truly drag queens, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and also like not to toot you guys' horn, but I also think that you guys like have to be in it. Obviously, like
Thank you.
when I look at Mandy, like she is from all the girls that didn't do a Drag Race, you are the most polished one, the most complete, polished. Mwah.
Okay, yeah.
One.
I'm going to take that
And
compliment.
yeah, because it's true. Because it's true. You never have an off day, to me at least. And for Tootsi, like I've been sliding into your fucking DMs like a lot of times, because every time I just see like this sense of like fierceness and femininity and that fire, and I know how you started and where you are now. It's just like that. I just see that kind of course, obviously you are a better performer than me, hands down. But
Thank you.
I see like the same kind of like sexy, feminine energy. I was like, I know we are feeling
The same.
We are touching the same feeling. Yeah.
And you, girl, looking at Tootsie, ladies and gentlemen, if you're listening, but you, girl, you are driven.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I just said.
And the progress that you made, again, looking at Tootsie, is uncanny.
Yeah.
Thank you. I
Like
appreciate that.
from the pictures like in real life as well, from like 2-3 years ago with the Cinderella specialty outfits. I mean, Cinderella, you make cute outfits, but those were like themed, and now you're just this sexy goddess
Yes.
with the
Channeling the
natural
goddess
hair.
energy.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Y'all are eating me out too good over here. No, but I really do appreciate it.
And
Thank
for
you.
both of you, like the brand is on point, the identity is on point, and you are both like very vocal and have like your own personality. And I just met, like, I saw you in the train a couple minutes before
Coming
doing
here,
all of
yeah.
this, yeah. And we talked about some other queens that were named, but I personally like not because I dislike anyone or whatever, but it's more like I feel like with some queens that are named, they have maybe a good sense of style or nice makeup, or they can perform very well. But at the end of the day, for a show such as Drag Race, you need to have a personality. You need to have that, you know, like I am out there as well. But even when I was on Drag Race, I felt so overwhelmed, like me feeling overwhelmed. That doesn't really happen that often.
Yeah.
So with some other queens that were named, I just feel like, guys, no, they don't have that. They will fade into the background. It will get into their heads and they will, no.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Let's get them in there.
Yeah.
No, because we've had this conversation, questions a few times already, and you just said that you kind of got in your hat on Drag Race.
Yeah.
We jokingly said if a girl gets in your hat, keep them there, you know, so they can spiral down. But
That's actually what Mama Queen said.
yes,
Yeah.
your Miss Congeniality,
Keep them
y'all.
there.
Yeah.
No, but what was the reason that got you into your head on Drag Race? Like, why did you get so scared? Because you had your looks and you were there.
Why did I get so scared is because I knew a lot of the queens. I also didn't know some of them. But for me, I was like, oh, I'm just going to have fun. I'm just going to blah, blah, blah. And everybody is like, obviously it's a competition, but like so in it to win it. And I just felt like that feistiness for my personal feeling went above the sisterhood for my personal feeling, you know? So I was just like, oh, wow, they're really out here to like win it. And when someone has the chance to like shade someone in front of the camera, they will do it to get that screen time. And I'm like, I'm not like that. Maybe that's one of the reasons why I went home as the first. Obviously, there are a lot of other reasons as well. But that was one of them. I was like, no, I don't want to play that game, you know, of like, oh, Tootsie, I don't want to do that. And also like, I feel like they have kind of like already, like production-wise, they kind of categorized you as a certain personality or as a certain type of queen. And I felt like I couldn't really be myself. For example, they would say like, oh, Juicy, you don't have any experience like all of the other girls. Could you talk about how nervous you are about getting home first, possibly? I was like, no, because I don't want to go home first. I am very excited to perform, but I don't want to talk about being insecure or nervous because I don't want to come off as, you know, that. I was like, I do feel like that, obviously. I was like, but I don't want to say that. And they were like, well, can you at least do this or say this? And I was like, no. And they were like, oh, but can you do this? I was like,
Couldn't
no.
you have given it a twist?
Yeah.
They obviously wanted you to talk about going home first, but you could have said like different stuff like
that's
like
what I
probably people will think I'm going home first, but bitches, you watch me. I'm not going home first.
Yes, but that's what I wanted to do. Like, it kind of give it my own flair. But I felt like they had this idea of, no, you should like do it like this or say it like that. And I was just like, guys, like, and that was the moment where I realized, like, wow, this is like really is reality. But it's like, I see it as like we were all like mice in like a maze, like muizen in een doolhof, and like you are the mouse walking through it, but they are the ones to decide like
Who gets cut
yeah,
off?
who gets cut off and who gets lost and who gets the easy route down, you know? So I was
you-
like, okay.
Did you notice then that you were one of the first ones out, and did you also know who they wanted to have as a winner?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did feel like that they, it's like water. Sorry for the weird references, but like you can't really see the water, but you can feel it like streaming down, and you can feel when the water is in your back or when the water is
Pushing you,
facing
yeah.
you in your face to the background. Yeah.
So they were literally just trying to sabotage you, basically.
Yes, I think like even without the sabotaging, I maybe would have gotten home first. Like, let me say that I don't want to be like, oh, production did this and that. No, I couldn't even walk in fucking heels properly. I mean, let's get fucking real. You know what I mean? But they could have like give me like a sprinkle of like positivity, or like they could have like supported me, and I felt like they just wanted to see me like drench. You know what I mean? And I was like, that. I didn't really have like a big spark. I had like a small flame, but I felt like my flame was blown out instead of like, you know, sparked up. Yeah.
Enlightening.
Yeah.
So that's what I was like, whatever.
I guess that's what their plan was for you then.
Yes. Looking back at it, I'm like, okay, this is what I could have expected. But hello, I have never done anything like that before. So, but I am really grateful for it, and I learned so much from it. And
Good.
yeah, I do never watch it back. Like, it's so fucking cringe. Like, low-key, I would want to do it again just because I'm like, guys, this is not the type of fucking queen I am. But at the same time, I'm like, that was who I was at that moment. And if you want to see what I am like now,
Yeah, so let's
come to
wait
the
for
show.
All Stars Season 1 Drag Race Holland and Juicy.
oh yes, I
You're
would
gonna
definitely
be in
do
there,
that.
of course.
Yeah, I would do that.
But you got a lot of fun stuff out of it. I mean, you did Drag Race, but you also did DragCon.
Yes.
And I've never been to DragCon, actually. Not the UK one, not the LA one. No, I would love to go. But how is it to experience it as a Drag Race girl, having your own booth?
It was strange.
Yeah?
Strange in a good way. It was very nice because like they paid literally everything. Well, let me get the tea into it. When you get invited for the first time, everything is paid for. But if you want to do it again, you have to pay for yourself, and it's like it's really hard to get the expenses out, and to even make a profit, you have to have, you know, good shit. So everyone, like, I didn't do merch. I just did like signed photos, and everyone was like, oh, why don't you do like merch? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, guys, I'm from season 2, Drag Race Holland, the pork chop. Nobody gives a fuck about me here in London. Like, let's be real. I'm a fierce girl. I look pretty.
So you're going to spend all that money on merch?
No, I was like, why would
nobody
I-
buying it?
Yeah. So my booth was like really fucking basic. I knew that I just said like, hey, if you guys want to come, send me a text on Instagram. I was around shopping, connecting, talking to people, smoking a joint with Jimbo outside. You know, I was just having a good time. I was like, nobody gives a fuck about me here. I just might as well just have a good time.
As you should.
Yeah.
But did you have like a people queuing up for you, or was
No, people just step by.
I love
No.
that. I love
No.
that for you. You're so real for
But
that.
I did feel my
You're
star.
so real
I
for
did feel
that.
my star fantasy because like they make you walk like that
pink carpet.
pink carpet, and I was like, I knew that with like the cut the ribbon thing, like, and RuPaul was there, and I was like, that's really weird. It's like look into RuPaul's eyes and his eyes looking into mine, and I was like, damn, we are witnessing each other. Like we didn't say.
And he was
anything.
thinking, who the hell are you?
Who the fuck is this fucking fierce ass bitch from Amsterdam? No, but I was like, oh, okay, well, and then I wasn't really nervous, but then like we had to like walk up the stage and they present you, and it's us from Drag Race Holland, Kutoure. And then right before I was about to go on stage, I don't know who said it. I don't know. Someone was behind me and poked me on my shoulder. I was like, look up, RuPaul is there, and he's looking down on all the queens on the pink carpet. I was like, oh my god, RuPaul's gonna witness me walking down a pink carpet. Like he's gonna hear my name and know who I am. And the fun thing was that Michelle Visage did a meet and greet, and I was like rude as fuck. I was like, I did Drag Race. I'm not gonna buy your book to do a meet and greet. So I just went up to the security guards and I was like, sorry, I did a season of Drag Race Holland. I was like, I'm the pork chop of the season, though. Can you ask Michelle if I can get a quick picture with her? I don't want to spend money on the book. And they were like, yeah, sure. And she was actually very nice, and I didn't have to wait in line, and I just got my little picture with
That
Michelle
is so
Visage.
cute.
Without the book, though.
without the book.
Yeah.
I really do think that RuPaul and Michelle, you know, as many jokes as we always make that they don't know who we are. Well, the Drag Race girls, they don't know who the Drag Race girls are. I secretly somewhere think RuPaul and Michelle maybe watch Drag Race together from every franchise and whatever. How cute would that be?
I do think that they know or see more than what we think they do. Yeah.
Do you actually feel rivalry or like other franchises looking down upon you because you're from Holland, or you know, because we're one of the smaller franchises?
I don't really even think of that, honestly. I don't really live or care for like other people's the way like that they perceive me. I'm like, I know who I am as a queen and I know what I stand for. And if you think that I am less because I was the first one off at like a second season of Drag Race Holland, that's on you. That's on you. That's not on me. Yeah.
No, you really took your first one out so gracefully, because
Yeah.
I remember you just posting, "I don't care." You
No.
you didn't care, and in a
No,
way that
someone
is
has
so-
to be the first time, and it was me. And for some weird reason, I kind of think that suited me, because I am kind of like, I don't care. I am kind of like messy, and if I do something like not well, I own it. And I thought that it kind of suited me.
And you made it your whole brand.
I made I made it my
Juicy
thing. I was like,
Couture, the one who got out first.
yes.
Yeah.
I always say bonjour, bonjour, Juicy Couture from season 2, episode 1.
Don't you have
Just
it in your bio
episode.
as well?
Yeah,
on your
I still have it in
Instagram?
my bio. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's so fierce, because it's so refreshing to see, because I mean we have seen so many first eliminations and they're crying like their life depends
not do
on
that,
it.
no.
You know, I was kind of nice seeing you not to do that.
Yeah. And I like my exit read, and yeah, I was like,
Wat was dat ook weer? Fred, ik steek je banden lekker of zoiets?
no, that was Rue.
Oh, that was Roel.
That was Rue.
That was
Nee, oh, het zijn ook weer.
Iets met zijn knieën
I
of zo.
said I said something in the way of like, can I say it in Dutch?
Ja.
Ik zei iets van, wat zei ik nou weer? Ja, zo goed was het. I don't even if I can remember it. Ik zei, Fred, met zo'n groot voorhoofd heb je met elke pruik een veel te hoge haarlijn.
You read the...
Ja,
I
toen dacht
think...
ik-
I
And that
personally
was
think...
right after you threw the glass.
Oh, yes, which got cut out.
Yeah, we heard.
We heard, and it was true. Yeah.
Oh, that is such a shame. That would have been so good.
I didn't do it on purpose. So I had my cocktail glass, what was part of my outfit, and I just wanted to like throw it away, but like next to me. But the judges table is also like, it's closer by than people think it is. Like you come to the front of the catwalk, you look to the right, and they're basically like in your fucking face. So I threw the glass, but I let go of it like too early, and it like flew out of my hand like on a judges table, like klats. And I remember them going like that. And I was like doing the lip sync, and in the lip sync I was like, oh my god, they think I might have like attacked them or something, you know what I mean? And when I saw the episode, I saw that they cut it out. And I asked them
That's
about
good television.
Yeah,
like
it would've been so
why?
yeah, but I did ask them. I was like, why did they cut it out? And like 2 producers gave me 2 different reasons. One of them said like, oh yeah, the camera wasn't focused on the glass, so we couldn't use it in the episode. And then later on, another producer said that like yeah, we don't want the audience to know that the judges table is that close to the stage, and also we don't want to like invite people to like do things like to interact with the judges. And I was like, yeah, I kind of get that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to start a trend of like me like throwing things at judges, because that's not what I intended
Throwing
to
liquids.
do. No, that's not what I intended to do at all. No, but it landed there.
Yeah.
Sure did.
So, and this episode is also kind of landing here. But to wrap this up a little, maybe you're not the right person to ask.
Okay.
But do you have any tips and tricks for future queens going to Drag Race?
I do actually. I do think that maybe my tips or my perspective is actually very useful, because everyone goes into it like without experience on Drag Race, and I think I can help queens maybe better than some people that want it, you know?
At least you want to help people.
Yeah, I want to help
You're
people.
very helpful. You've
So
always been
do
very
you have
helpful.
any tips and tricks?
Yes. I would say try to be nice to production, even when they are not nice to you. Like, try to become friends with them, or like play along with what they want from you, and try to give it your own twist as much as possible.
That's a good one.
That's what I would do. I did that on another TV show, which is airing next year, and that helped wonderfully well. Let me think of another one. Is like, for some reason, I would say don't take the judge's critic like too serious, because it's like everyone is so different, and sometimes like their critiques can be how can
Useless.
I say? I don't want to say useless, because like the people that judge you can be like very experienced people, but at the end of the day, someone has to go home every week, so they have to find something to send someone home to, and the next week they might call you insecure, and then the other week you're the top of the week, you know. So I would take it with a grain of salt. And also, I would not, there's only like such a small chance of winning. I would obviously in front of the camera be like, oh my god, I want to win, I want to kill everyone, that blah blah blah, and I want to win. But you just know that you have limited time on that TV. Get your brand out there as much as possible. Showcase your personality, and don't become someone else in front of the TV, or don't become shadier, or don't become, you know.
Just be you.
Depends,
be you.
depends on who's in the episode.
Yeah, it
darlings.
depends on who's in the episode, honestly.
Some people get me shady.
Don't get me started.
So where can they find you online? Is there anything you can promote already? You know, is there anything new for Juicy in 2025?
I'm just gonna be even more sexier, even more skinnier, more prettier. I do want to play with more colorful makeup, because I've been doing the same fucking brown smoky eye and red lip every fucking time. You can find me literally anywhere.
On what? What's the ad?
Well, it depends.
Under your desk.
No. You can find me on Instagram and on TikTok at Juicy Kutoure, and that's Juicy Kutoure. Period.
Juicy Couture. Well, Juicy, I want to thank you so much for being here. I had such a lovely time.
Yeah, me too. Let me thank you as well. And yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, normally we don't tell you what date it is today that we're recording, but it is actually the 30th of December. That means tomorrow is New Year's Eve. Hence the oliebollen
En krentenbollen.
and krentenbollen on the table. So we are gonna celebrate. We're gonna log off for a little. Everybody, if you listen to this, obviously it is New Year already. So wishing
Happy New
everybody
Year's.
well. Oh yeah, Happy New Year. We can say that until
We can say that.
whatever. Yeah, so everybody, Happy New Year. Don't lose your fingers. And let's meet each other in the new year.
See you next year, babies. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Bye bye.
And thank you guys for having me. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, thank you too.